Well, it's the last of the Chouffe beers. This is the Chouffe, which has obviously got a little inspiration from the Scotch ale style. It is a cross, what they describe as a crossover between an Ardennes ale, their regional equivalent of a traditional Abbey style beer, and a Scotch ale. Whoa. So we got the Scotch glass as well, which incidentally is also available from Beers Europe. This is the Gordon's Scotch ale glass, but I thought it'd be appropriate since it has got a little Scotch in the way of the theme. Plus I went to use the other glass and it was greasy. We can't have a greasy glass for a beer review. And it smells sweet from here. A little bit whiskey-esque when you mix a little honey and whiskey together when you've got a sore throat. You get that sort of slight alcohol, slight wheat malt and the sweet from the honey all blending through. And it's got that to it. The dark malts, dark sugars, brown sugar cooking. And it's not super, well, it's relatively cool in here, and obviously it's been in the fridge, so I think this is one that would probably slightly benefit from being a bit warmer. But it's not the best of weather in the UK at the moment, so there's a sneaky little bitterness to it that comes in after the initial sip. Which kind of throws it off from being it's quite a moderate mouthfeel. Carbonation throws it off a little bit, but the bitterness sort of counteracts it being overly sweet. But definitely a sipper, even though it's only 8% compared to the others that are 9. They're a little bit more sneaky, they creep up on you, they're a lighter beer. This one has got a lot more body to it, a lot more mouthfeel. You know you're drinking something that's going to fill you up. I quite like the bitterness, it sort of balances off. It's not too much. Just as an after effect, you sort of get a little bit of, say, like a sweet plum, a bit of Victoria plum. You get that sort of fleshy taste and the sweetness that you get from a plum, other dark fruits. A little bit of sort of candy sugar. You get that sort of sucrosy sweetness, that texture and taste that you get. It's not full on sugary sweet, it's just those sort of other tastes that you get when you have the sugar. Slight little sort of roasty note to it that comes through as well. Still don't get a lot away on the nose, can't really pull a lot more out. I think warming it up a little bit if I had time to carry it on, but would give you a little bit more complex on the flavours. But it's available in the 750 as well, so you know it's an evening beer if you wanted it. And it definitely is a fireside beer and a nice cigar, which is one thing I miss not smoking anymore. It's a nice beer like this and a cigar in the other hand. But we'll just stick with the beer for now. As always, thanks to the channel sponsors, beersofeurope.co.uk, where you can get this and many other fine Belgian beers and glassware and all sorts of other types of beer. Also, the manufacturers of this do some spirits, coffee liqueur and a cream liqueur, which is also available. Unfortunately, I haven't got one of those to try, but I'm sure my wife would volunteer her services for anything that's alcoholic and green. Anyway, as always, I will leave a link to the beer in the comments section below. Cheers, until the next one.